If you want me to think back to what took this from just a mission where I was going to help a couple of kids for a year to this is something that we really need to make a difference. I think it was just the realization of how many children were in need, and they needed something so simple. They needed food to take home on the weekends so they could eat, so that when they are not starving. And when you think simply about spending a couple dollars on peanut butter and jelly and bread, but being able to take that young child and put them back into school, and they don't have to focus on hunger, but they can focus on learning, it just hit my heart that it was easy. But what really was challenging for me to accept was that here I was trying to figure this out, and no other big organization was going to come and help us. There's over 300 kids just in one of the schools that we're helping that go home hungry. To me, I thought that was enough. Like, that's enough kids that some other big organization is going to come and help.
Recently had our Destin grand opening for the Destin area, which Food for Thought has just launched into the Destin area, which has even a greater need for feeding children with food insecurities. And the night of our grand opening, we asked everybody to bring peanut butter and jelly, and in one night we were able to raise enough food to feed kids for over a month. So we were very excited to be a part of that.
In addition to the school year, we're serving them when they're not in school for Christmas break and Thanksgiving break, and we either have those families pick up food here, or we deliver it to them and we give them enough food to feed their family for the break and food for a traditional holiday meal. And then during the summer, we offer pickup or delivery, and we feed those families all summer long. Because if we are going to be concerned about what are they eating,
No, that's okay, because those are two really
The
small
elbows noodles, add this in with it, or let everybody just have pasta?
Just let
Okay.
everybody have pasta. Does everybody have one box?
Yes.
So let's go ahead and let's do another box then.
Okay.
Oh, that's a really big box.
I find that this work is so powerful when we hear stories about the families that actually receive the food. We had a family who was aware of the program, and she was taking her kids to Boy Scouts, and they offered to bring a friend. The friend got into the car, and she noticed that the boy had 2 backpacks. She didn't really think much of it at the time. They got to the school to drop them off for their meeting, and the boy asked the mom if she would please watch over his backpacks. And she said, "Of course I will." And he went on to tell her that one of the backpacks had food in it, and that the food was very, very important to his family. And so she started to put the pieces together in her head, and he told her how very grateful he was for that food, and that he was a part of helping his family to survive during this time that was hard for them.
Education for them, and compassion and support, and giving back and lifting up your community instead of shunning your community or turning your back on your community. You just never know which one of those children, what their future could be like if they had the same opportunities as someone else. And when we say opportunities, I mean the same opportunity to eat and go to school and learn.